had not planned to speak about the Democratic power grab known as S1 and HR1, the For the People Act. I've said my piece on this bill before on the Senate floor and in many other forums. But I've listened to my Democratic friends all day long talk about this bill. We will later today vote on what's known as a motion to proceed to the debate on this bill. That motion will fail. It won't come close to passing. And our Democratic friends are saying they won't even debate. They won't even debate election reforms. Well, first off, let me say, if you ask me what the Republican plan to federalize our elections is, my answer is we don't have a plan to federalize our elections. We don't think we should federalize our elections. We think the states and their counties have done a pretty good job, traditionally, of running our elections. I'd also remind my Democratic friends that what they presented as some kind of unprecedented affront to having a Democratic debate in the Senate happened repeatedly, hundreds of times in the last administration. My Democratic friends simply voted not even to have a debate on, say, a coronavirus relief package last summer, which could have gotten aid to families and businesses when they needed it, when the pandemic was still raging, when vaccines were still months away. They filibustered even a debate until after the election, when we passed in December almost the exactly same bill that was under consideration. They blocked even a debate on policing reforms last summer that might have helped provide police departments across the country with additional financial support or training resources. I could go on and on about the bills on which they blocked even a debate, like protecting unborn children who can survive outside their mother's womb. Yet today, the Democrats act as if it's some terrible affront that we're not even going to have a debate on a bill that would be one of the biggest power grabs by Washington in the history of our democracy. So then you have a lot of Democrats who are complaining that the Senate rules and customs, the filibuster, has to go. They say that it's a racist relic of the Jim Crow era. I will acknowledge that some Democrats over the years used the filibuster to block civil rights progress. But I will also remind my Democratic colleagues that, yes, they used the filibuster hundreds of times in the last administration. I'll also enter into the record, with request for consent, Mr. President, this letter written on April 7th, 2017. Persuasively authored by Susan Collins and Chris Coons, and signed by more than 60 of our fellow senators, urging Senator McConnell and Senator Schumer to preserve the existing rules, practices, and traditions as they pertain to rights and members to engage in extended debate on legislation. They note that these rules have changed on our executive calendar when we consider judicial nominees or executive branch nominees. But they say we are mindful of the unique role the Senate plays in the legislative process, and we are steadfastly committed to ensuring that this great institution continues to serve as the world's greatest deliberative body. Therefore, we are asking you, Senator Schumer and Senator McConnell, we are asking you to join us in opposing any effort to curtail the existing rights and prerogatives of senators to engage in full, robust, and extended debate as we consider legislation before this body in the future. Let me remind you, more than 60 senators signed this. 26 Democrats currently serving in the Senate signed it. 27 if you include the Vice President. Let me just give you a few notables. As I said, the Vice President signed it. The following chairs of Senate committees signed this letter 4 short years ago: Senators Leahy, Warner, Cantwell, Carper, Reed, Stabenow, and Menendez. Some other notable senators. As I said, it was authored by Senator Coons, one of Joe Biden's closest friends in the United States Senate. Senator King, who often finds himself in the middle of consequential debates. Senator Heinrich, who apparently has changed his tune and today is advocating aggressively to eliminate the filibuster, just like Senator Schatz, Senator Booker. Senator Feinstein, one of the longest-serving Democrats in the Senate. Senator Kaine, who is the vice presidential nominee for the Democratic Party in 2016. Senator Tester, again, who often finds himself in the middle of consequential bipartisan negotiations. Yet somehow something's changed since 2017. Something's changed. And most of these Democratic senators now think that these Senate rules must be destroyed so they can pass their massive power grab. What could it be that's changed? What could it be? I don't know. Maybe it's that Democrats have the most slender reed of power with Joe Biden in the White House and a 50-50 Senate and a 4-seat majority in the House. I wish that my Democratic colleagues understood that the shoe can pinch when it's on the other foot. But now moving on, Mr. President, I request that the following remarks be recorded in a separate part of the record.